to the episode Times Square Kung Fu. I am your host, Frankie Balboa, aka the Shogun Supreme.
And I'm Peter Gligoski, Associate Editor over at Flixus.com. Today we're going to be taking a look at WellGO USA's release of Eye for an Eye, The Blind Swordsman.
Yeah, and before we get into this video, man, massive props to WellGO USA for sending us a beautiful review copy of this film. And yeah, like I said before, I love my slip covers. So before we get deeper into this episode, we're going to show some highlights, talk about Shin Myu's career, because a lot of people know him as being Jet Li's son and My Father the Hero, and New Legend of Shaolin, man. So let's get into it. I hope you guys enjoyed these highlights, man, because me and Peter enjoyed this film, and the fights are like really fantastic. But the main actor, Shin Myu, and Peter's gonna kill me because I'd be butchering this freaking name.
Yeah. So Myu.
Yeah, Shin Myu, and you know people know him as Muse. Am I saying that right? Help me here.
Muse, yeah.
Yeah, that was the name a lot of folks knew him by when we were growing up, when he was with Jet Li, you know, New Legend of Shaolin and My Father's Hero. But what's interesting about his career is that he took a break because he wants to focus on his studies. I think he went to school for physical therapy, or not physical therapy, physical education. And he eventually came back like in 07, 08 for a film called The Champions, which is a great film. I think it's based on a Chinese team, maybe all the Kung Fu school compete amongst themselves to see who's going to represent China. So seeing him in this film, I saw it earlier this year, I believe, or last year. I forgot. I've been very busy.
Yeah, from what I can find, there's very little information about the movie online. It released last year in China and very like mid this year, so like June, I think, on Hi-YAH.
So I saw it like most likely last year. It's just so many films I've been watching. And since he got back into DTV films, this role he killed it, Peter.
Yeah,
like,
I agree.
His demeanor, like, I'm like, holy hell, man. I'm like, he plays a fantastic blind swordsman, very Zatoichi like, and even the way the film looks, especially particularly in the end. Forget the end, no, the whole film.
Yeah.
It's like Zatoichi films, even with the score. I mean, Peter, like, tell these folks what Eye for an Eye, The Blind Swordsman is about.
It's pretty much a typical Zatoichi story in that it's not about the plot per se, but the main character. Like, you're watching it to see his evolution and the choices he'll make in any given situation. So it's a character study. And the general plot is that Cheng, played by Myu, is a blind swordsman. And he happens upon a woman on her wedding day. He's asking her for some wine. She's like, oh, I'm not selling, blah, blah. You know, it's my wedding. My brother's coming back. All this other setup, whatever. And he's like, okay, I'll attend the wedding. So, you know, they're all having fun. Most of the party leaves because the brother's a big jerk. And Cheng gets drunk, goes off and has a little nap or something. And during that time, this gang, the UN gang, I believe, comes in and massacres everyone, and they throw this lady on the table and rape her, and it's just like really awful. So Cheng wakes up and is like, what the hell happened, comes and finds her, and she's just like, I just want justice. And that's what kicks it off.
Yeah, I mean, basically the film is, because he's a bounty hunter.
Yeah, it's what they call a ghost killer, where he's
he's
invisible
a bounty hunter.
to everyone, and he takes bounties.
Yeah, he's a bounty hunter. He goes on his town. He just wants to drink. He just wants to chill. And he stumbles upon this situation that goes left. And when me and Peter saw this, the film starts a little bit slow, but the fact that he said, like, look, that's messed up, Dad. You're like, I'm not gonna say because I'm not trying to spoil the film.
Yeah.
But it's just messed up. But he's like, nah, I need to do right because he has a history, and he's a man of honor. You know what I mean? And the film, the way it opens up, it tells you like this world that they're depicting in this film is a lawless time. It was the fall of the Tang Dynasty. Yeah. So it's just straight up the Wild West. The music sounds something out of a Western. The way it's shot, and you see a lot of influences like Zatoichi. I mean, especially in the end with the snow. I mean,
yeah,
with the
that's
pitch black
very
background.
I almost thought it was they had gone to Japan. The way it's all set up in the costumes and everything.
Yeah, but overall, this film, the way it's paced, it also matches with the action because the action starts very grounded, and then you start seeing the wire work. And then you start seeing the special effects, and then you start seeing Kenji's influence from Rurouni Kenshin with the side pulls and the fights. So overall, this film, for being like, it's not even that long. This film, like,
it's less than 80 minutes.
Yeah, like it's less than. Yeah, it's 78 minutes. Then this fun. WellGO, come on, man, make that poetry.
Some of that's got to be logos and whatnot.
Yeah, it's 70. It's like it's less than 80 minutes. This film. And it feels long, but
I would say it feels substantial more than long. It's not drawn out in any way, shape, or form, but it feels like a full experience.
Yeah, it feels like that's the word I'm looking for. It feels like a full experience because sometimes Frank cannot speak. But overall, Peter, what do you say? Worth the pickup?
Yeah, it's definitely it's worth a watch, and honestly, I might buy it if it's, priced well enough, which WellGo's releases usually are.
They go on sale constantly. I mean, it comes with a slipcover. I mean, Peter's not a big fan of the cover, but I love it. I love the cover.
Yeah, I kind of prefer the Chinese one, but, regardless, at least WellGo's giving us the goods.
You're going to get... I'm not going to say... Do we have to do this every time for a WellGo release about the quality? Do we have to? It's a banger. It looks beautiful. Yeah. It sounds great. But...
I even checked out the stream on Haya, and it was pretty good. I mean, quality's great there. Yeah, it is good. And we mentioned Haya more than once. Guys, if you don't know from America, you love these films and the films that we promote on this channel, forget Netflix and everything. Haya is under freaking $5. Do the 7-day trial, and they have a lot of current films there. They be picking up a lot of films that stay stuck over there. They bring them over. Like, they do a lot of stuff. They even bring stuff out like Crocodile Island. That's right, Crocodile. That's all I got.
We saw a $2 crocodile here, CG, man, from 1998. Yeah, they bring the goods. They bring the goods, man. But overall, I highly recommend this film. It sounds great. It has an English dub. And believe it or not, I was not a fan of English dub in that one. And Peter got to skim through it as well.
I don't like English dubs in general, but...
You're a hater. That's it. There's an English dub in there. But, guys, as always, like, share, and subscribe. And until the next one, peace.